Hi Pisces, welcome back to Infinite Insights Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for you for June 2026. It is going to be a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not your reading. Yeah, we're going to look into your relationship and your partner's feelings and thoughts and everything like that, whatever comes up. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, you have Seek, Win or Lose, and Blossom. Kind of feel like there's something hidden from you that you're starting to, I guess, intuitively pick up on, but you don't, like, nobody told you. I mean, like, yeah, this person or whatever, this person didn't share it with you, but you're starting to feel like something is off. I do feel like you're going to have a decision to make about this person or this connection, whoever is showing up for you in this reading. Let's keep going. Let's see what this is about. I'm going to get cards for your side first. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Justice card. Could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Libra. Let's get cards for your person side. Page of Wands, Six of Wands, a lot of fire energy. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. This person seems a little bit immature, whereas you seem like you're ready to settle down and be in a serious commitment with someone. There was a lot of passion. This person's very attractive. They're very, like, outgoing. It could be like the center of attention. And you really were drawn to that with this person. But then you started to realize everything's not the way it seems. But let's keep going. I'm going to get some more clarity on this. What's going on with the Knight of Wands? Justice card, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think you were confused by this person. Like, when you met this person, obviously there was no commitment right away, but I feel like you were just dating around. You were just kind of exploring your connection with this person. It could have started off as a physical, sexual, intimate kind of connection, a lot of flirting, but there wasn't a serious commitment here. And I feel like you wanted that. So you had to really either, let this person know how you're feeling, and also decide for yourself if that's how you wanted to continue. At that point, you were having fun, you were having a good time, but then feelings, started to develop, and you just didn't want that anymore. You wanted more. You wanted a real commitment. What's going on with the Six of Wands? I have the Three of Wands. Oh, why is it all backwards? We're not doing reversals. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Strength card. I just feel like you didn't trust this person, or like there's something here about not being sure about, settling down with this person. A decision had to be made. I kind of feel like this person, they seemed like they told you things where they told you they wanted to be in a, like, serious commitment with you. They did tell you that, but I feel like intuitively you weren't seeing those actions. I feel like this person felt that they had what they wanted with you. Like, they had it the way that they wanted, but it wasn't enough with you. They were content with this relationship the way that it was, but you wanted more. What's going on with the Five of Wands? Page of Wands, the Sun, the Death card. Yeah, there was a lot of conflicting feelings and also conflicting actions that were happening in this connection, and you were You're kind of like over it. I think you decided that this battle or this up and down or toxic relationship, toxic behavior in this relationship, it wasn't worth it for you. So you made a decision to stop it. And there could have also been something about this connection that it just wasn't healthy, and also from other people's perspective, it might have been something you didn't want people to know about for some reason. Yeah, I feel like you made a decision to end it, or like just to stop dealing with this person, stop having any kind of intimate relationship with this person. It wasn't serving you. What's going on with the King of Cups? This person's starting to realize that they do have feelings for you, and they have to get over their immaturity and their lack of commitment. Because if they don't, this is really over, and they don't want it to be over. I feel like they weren't putting the effort that they needed to. They weren't telling you the full truth. I feel like this person was just living the way they wanted to live because they're happy. They're happy with what you guys had going on. They didn't feel like anything needed to change, but on your end, it did. It did. And this person's going to realize and have to make a decision on if it's worth fighting for. It is really going to hurt them, and it's really going to affect them when you do decide to separate from this person. They're going to have to really grow up and be a little bit more mature about there's two people in this relationship. It's not just going to be the way that they want. You want more. If they can't give you more, you're putting your foot down. What's going with the Justice card? They also have to cut off these possibly other people they're connected to and flirting with and talking to. They could be telling you they just have a lot of friends of the opposite gender, and that's just also not sitting well with you. Yeah, what's going on with the Justice card? Yeah, you really are putting your foot down, and you're going to do what's right for you. You're done battling for this person to see your perspective. You're done trying to convince them, wait for them to, become more mature and see what they had. You want something stable. This is not it right now. It's not what you want. This person's just not showing up the way that you want, and you are doing what's right for you. You're taking a break. You're sticking to your decision. I do feel like part of you might think that this person will grow up eventually and like it can go towards a stable relationship, but more than that, you're just really taking a break. You're separating yourself from this person, and you're being, that you want someone that is going to be stable. So you're not putting everything on the line waiting for this person. What's going on with the Queen of Swords? Yeah, they're going to have to really, they're going to start to realize that they've been being very selfish. They've really been focusing on themselves, on their own happiness, what they want, and they really have not thought about you. I feel like this person is still kind of that type of person that won't admit that they were wrong. They won't admit that you hurt them or that it bothers them that you're separating or taking a break or whatever. They're going to act like it doesn't, and this person can be very cold, but they're also going to realize that so can you. If you really want to be, so can you, because you deserve better. This person is really good at hiding their feelings and hiding their emotions, their thoughts. They're really good at that. They're good at pushing it away, but they're going to realize that they did lose something that could have worked. What's going to the King of Pentacles? Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, the Hermit. You're gonna just do whatever you need to do. You're gonna focus on yourself. You're okay with being alone. You're making this decision and you're sticking to this decision. You're good. Like, you're confident. And I feel like this is a time where you're gonna be focusing on yourself. your money, your career. Yeah, I don't feel like you're gonna really go back to this person. You're not fazed by this person much. Like, of course it bothered you, but you're the type of person that once you decide, once you put your, when you make up your mind about someone or something, you're sticking to it, and that's going to be the right decision for you. Yeah, I feel like you're being cold to this person. You're not really speaking to them much. You're not really reaching out to them much. Yeah, what's going on with the Page of Wands? Page of Wands again. Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. They are gonna apologize to you. They're gonna try to communicate with you, but they're still also gonna come off as a little bit defensive on their actions and how they handled things. They're still showing up as a little bit immature. They're gonna tell you that they want to work on it, and they're gonna like tell you that they want to put this effort in, but I don't feel like this person is really mature enough yet to do that. But they are gonna try to at least have you back in their life in some way. They're going to tell you that they're done being immature, whatever. They're ready to put in the effort. That's what I see this person saying to you. I see you not really believing that. And you're really just going to focus on yourself. And if this person does show you effort, you're willing to see it and see if it's real and see if they follow through. I just don't feel like you believe it. And this person, I really don't think that they're going to put as much effort as they really need to, because I still don't see that they're ready for a commitment. They're still showing up as immature and not really realizing what they really need to do, how they need to change. I don't think they're ready for that. I don't know. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't, that's okay. It's just not your reading. I'll see you in my next video.